What does it mean for you to be here and to represent for that?
I mean, it means everything. Like, this is one of the spaces where women can feel incredibly empowered, incredibly motivated, incredibly inspired. So I just kind of want to be the vehicle for them to hear these honorees and really understand that this is a really important moment, you know, for women to understand the power that's in them, that power that cannot be taken away. And, you know, what we all add to the sports space is incredibly important. So that's just what this day means to me.
You definitely had an incredible plight, just watching you elevating and work for different networks, and now you're Amazon Prime dealing with that and being able to just cover various sports. What does that mean for you to be in a position like that, and for young ladies and even young boys to watch and see that they can aspire to do the same things?
For sure. I mean, it really does mean everything to me. I was actually just having this conversation with my friend Joy Taylor. We were like, you know, the fact that there's so many women in sports now is not something that we were used to, but I can rattle off so many women, and obviously there's such a long way to go, but the fact that you can find yourself and so many women that are in the space is really important to women and men that are coming up too. So just to be here, and like I always say, I think we're all so lucky that we made a career off being ourselves, right? And so I want everyone watching to say, you can be yourself, and that is something that can be successful and profitable and important and necessary. So that's really just what I think I want to represent.
Now, we've seen the WNBA as well evolve. Now we got super teams in WNBA. You look at the Las Vegas Aces, the New York Liberty, and I'm sure there's some other teams on the way. How impactful is that, just to be able to get that type of attention and awareness to the game and to the players as well?
I love it, and the number one reason I love it is because we are talking about the WNBA as a sport and not just simply talking about it because it's women. Because too often when we are talking about women in sports, we're putting like their gender at the forefront. We're talking about the troubles they have or what it's like to be a woman, when really, like, these women are athletes and they should be praised for what they're doing, their wins, their losses. So the fact that we're saying this excitement is going to be with the Liberty, right? It means that we are understanding that women are whole people, and we don't just have to speak to them or about them in this one box. So I love the super teams. I used to be a Liberty ticket holder. I'm like, I might need a renew to be able to go to some of those games in Brooklyn, but it's amazing. I love it, and I love Asia Wilson, who I know is going to be honored today, so it's great.
What are you listening to these days?
I mean, everything. I'm still listening to SZA. You know, I love Drake, so I always listen to Drake's music. Love Beyonce. I feel like all the usual suspects. I recently gotten into Chris Stapleton, though. That's kind of like a thing that I'm jamming with a little bit, but his raspy voice is really great. But speaking of that, I still love Leon Bridges, so I listen to a lot of different things. Yeah.
One and only Taylor Rooks. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. So good to see you.